Hello, everyone, and welcome to Starlight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great. Today, we will be checking will they give you commitment or not? If that is something on your mind, then please stay tuned. Also, this is a collective timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If any of the messages that are leaving you confused, leave them out, okay? And timestamps are mentioned in the description box just in case you're already feeling drawn towards a card and you would directly want to go to your reading. That facility is also there. Now, uh, card number one is Law of Patience. Be patient, there is still some time. Perhaps that's the answer for you when it comes to will they gonna give you commitment. We'll check through tarot. It's just a funny thing. Pile number two is Law of Love. Love is the way you grow spiritually. Okay, and pile number three is Law of Happiness. Spread happiness like wildfire. What is this? I don't know, some defect. Anyway, yeah. So those are your choices. You can pause the video, see which card you're feeling drawn to, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Pile 1. So those of you associated with Law of Patience, this is going to be your reading. Like I said, perhaps when it comes to commitment, the universe is asking you to keep patience. But let's just see what is coming through tarot for you. Universe, please guide me. Pile number one's person, will they gonna give commitment to pile number one or not? Will they be giving commitment to pile number one or not? We have Nine of Water. We have Renewal. We have the Lovers. We have Balance. Okay, the cards are visible. We have Queen of Earth. We have Queen of Water. We have Transformation. We have King of Air. And we have Release here. Okay. Will they gonna give you commitment or not? Yep. I feel this is a very nice fit for the screen. Okay, pile number one. Will they gonna give you commitment or not? Will they gonna give commitment or not? So the answer is yes. However, the first thing that I'm picking up here is that they are looking to solidify this relationship first before they give you the commitment. They feel that foundation of this relationship is a bit shaken. Think there are certain things that needs to be discarded in this relationship, perhaps some patterns, some behavior, the way you are with each other. And there is also a need to look at this relationship from a completely new perspective as well. So there are like two things that this person is thinking. There are certain things that they do not want to carry forward once the commitment is there on the cards, and then there are certain things that they would want to add on to. It's more like an added responsibility or more like added feelings that right now this person is feeling. They think that there has to be a strong foundation which is not there. It's just that if anything else will just gonna come up after they give you the commitment, if there is any misunderstanding, any fight, there are high chances that you guys will just part ways. And which is why there are feelings involved. I'm not saying that this person is just wanting to evaluate you or anything of that sort. The feelings are there. This person loves you, pile number one. They adore you, I would say, but they are still evaluating, they're still reflecting on a certain choices. You had been someone who has been keeping very patient. Yeah, and your patience is something which this person likes, like how practical you are. This person feels that both of you are practical enough, but there are emotions involved. This person sees you as if, coming into a relationship with you will be a dream come true. Giving you commitment, being with you will be a dream come true. And you guys will gonna do amazingly well. But there are certain things that needs to be evaluated. There are certain things that needs to be changed. Now, what are those things? You might know pile number one. At the end of the day, there would be a transformation that is coming in this relationship, that is for sure. And I see you guys are having that communication very very soon about how to take this relationship forward, what are the things that they need to change in this relationship. That will gonna happen, and something will definitely gonna come to an end. Some of the things will definitely gonna be released, and there will be some things which will be transformed, and this relationship will come out as strong as possible. I'll check why I'm saying that there is an evaluation. There is also an emperor energy, and then there is knight of air energy, and then there is five of water energy, and then there is star energy. Definitely this person wants that relationship, but when it comes to giving a commitment, there are going to be certain changes that you guys will have to make in this relationship. Clarify the release, universe. Why is this release here? Seven of fire, page of fire, and five of swords. Drama. The need to be always right in the relationship, the resistance, not hearing the other person out, pal number one, is something that needs to be ended in this connection. What I feel here is that whenever this person comes, what they feel, okay, what they feel here is that whenever this person comes to you about some sort of decision, or let's just say um, a critical analysis of a situation from your end, you meet them with a lot of resistance. You're being very defensive about it. You are not open to their ideas. You're not open to what life has to offer. So you have to open yourself up. You cannot be this closed off. You cannot be this stubborn, pile number one. Just in case if this person gives you commitment, that means there has to be something which is viewed in the long term. And for that, you guys cannot be carrying something which is more like a situationship. No, there are things that needs to change. You have to take other people's feelings also into account. You just cannot be having them by yourself, is what I'm feeling. Also, you have to respect them and respect their opinion as well. There is no doubt that you don't love them. You do, pile number one, and they love you as well. But there has to be a respect which has to be there. There has to be a balance which needs to be restored. Love is fine, but there has to be certain practicality in this relationship as well, which you guys have to discuss. Communication is something which I see happening for you, and that communication would be more like an evaluation of certain point, like these are the things which cannot be happening anymore. These are the things which for which you have to be open. right? Anything can happen. Perhaps I can give you commitment and might not be able to marry you for like 2 years, or I can give you commitment and then I have to talk to my parents, and then you have to do this, you have to do this. So there's a level of communication that will gonna come forward, and that will gonna happen for you, pile number one. And what I feel here is that this person is going to take that communication up. This would be more of a chance for you guys to renew this relationship, renew your thinking. With page of wands, you have to be open to all the possibilities that might just come your way when this communication is happening. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that this person is planning to, but you have to be open. Page of wands is more about receptivity, exploring, being open to possibilities. So that is what something that you have to do. And then there will be a transformed version of this relationship which will go towards the long term. Is there anything else we need to check? I'll quickly check, like, what are these energies of transformation and renewal. Although Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Empress. It's just that you have to be a little bit open. If you have to make space in your life for this person by number one, because this person feels that you are very, very protected of your own space. You don't let anyone in. And perhaps the fact is that you could be someone who's very, very independent as well. So for a long term relationship, you have to make space for them as well. What is Queen of Water? There would be a communication around commitment. Wise counselor here represents Hierophant. There could be a communication around marriage, around commitment that is coming your way. That is definitely coming your way. Out of love. Out of love. The base of this relationship, pile number one, is love. Okay? This person feels that you are too much independent, in the sense that you don't hold space in your life for them. And even if this is not the fact, perhaps this is something that you guys have to communicate about, because this person has this sort of resentment that you are not open to a transformed version of this relationship. You're someone who's little bit stubborn. Pile number one. You're someone who's little bit stubborn. Practical but stubborn. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile number one. And yes, commitment is definitely coming. A communication surrounding commitment is also coming in your life, and you have to relook at certain things in your relationship once that commitment comes into picture. Rest, everything is looking good, pile number one. I'll see you in the next reading. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi, pile 2. So those of you resonated with law of love, this is going to be your reading. We are checking, will they gonna give you commitment or not? Pile number 2. Will pile number 2's person gonna give them commitment or not? Universe, please guide me. Will they going to give pile number 2 commitment or not? We have the Hermit. We have the Lovers. We have 10 of Fire. We have 8 of Swords. Okay, I hope the cards are visible. This person is thinking a lot. Will they gonna give pile number 2 the commitment? Hmm. Okay. Lot of 8 energy. Lot of 8 energy. And we have awakening, the hangman at the bottom, and then 8 of water, and then 4 of earth, and then queen of air, and then the chariot, and then the. All right. Hmm. um, there is a need for you to develop a sense of self-love, pile number 2, before you get into a committed relationship with this person. That is the only thing that I'm seeing here. This is a very, very specific message for you guys, pile number 2. And just to ease your anxiety, or just to ease your quest, I would say right off the bat that this person is in love with you. They are in love with you, and they can give commitment to you anytime you would ask. But then I see, even if they give commitment to you, you won't be happy. Pile number 2, you won't be happy, because there is a need for you to accept yourself first before this person comes forward and accepts you. There is a lot of self-love energy that I'm feeling here. There is a lot of, I would say, seeking validation from this other person is what I'm seeing. Chasing the other person, being emotionally dependent on this other person, and this will going to stress them out, pile number 2, and you will not gonna you'll not be very, very happy about it. When it comes to commitment, this person will going to give you commitment because this person loves you, and clearly you love this person. But there is a need for you to give yourself that love first before you give love to others, and before you seek that love from others, because this will never be complete for you. You will always have this confusion, you'll always have self doubt, you'll feel very, very restricted, you will be very much tamed by your emotions, you will always be doubting yourself, you will not feel a sense of self worth, even if the commitment will come into place, and which is sooner, pretty soon it will gonna happen for you. Because I feel that this person has feelings for you, they love you, and it's like there has been a discussion around it, or perhaps they are feeling very, very burdened about giving you the commitment. But as long as you do not love yourself, you will not gonna enjoy this relationship. And let me tell you one thing, this relationship is beautiful. Pile number 2. We have 2 of cups here. We have 9 of cups here. We have the lover's energy here. The king of water. King of water means that the other person loves you with all their heart. King of water is basically the someone with a very mature emotion, someone who wants to take this to a long-term relationship. But what I see along with is that with 9 of water, you have to come in the energies of self-love. With 2 of water, if you're getting into this relationship, you have to have some sort of self-reflection, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of, awakening that is needed from your end. With the moon energy, it's intuition, it's illusion. Moon is also a representation of depression, anxiety, overthinking, not being able to sleep at night, very, very burdened. Even when this person loves you, still you'll feel burdened. With 8 of swords, self-doubt, feeling restricted, victim mentality. So you will not gonna enjoy any of this. The love that divine has to offer you, the immense amount of love, until unless you don't love yourself, pile number 2. You'll have to come into the energies of self-love. This is your soulmate, you know. We have strong lovers card here. This is a soulmate connection. This is your divine counterpart. But you have to love yourself as well. Pile number 2, very, very specific message. And honestly, if this is the message and if you're listening to me, please, please, please take this a little bit seriously and start to work on yourself, because this is a beautiful relationship that divine is offering you, but it will get ruined because of your own overthinking and your own self-doubt. Don't get me wrong, I'm just here to help, and I'm just a messenger from the universe. And perhaps this was meant to reach to you if you're listening. So if you believe in this stuff, just do that and see how life unfolds in front of you. See how quickly the commitment comes. See their love for you gets deepened day by day. All right, pile number 2. So that is all that I have for you. And thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the love and light. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile 3. So those of you who resonated with happiness law, spread happiness like wildfire. This is going to be your reading, and we are checking, will your person gonna give you commitment or not? All right, universe, please guide me. Will pile number 3's person gonna give commitment to pile number 3 or not? We have 8 of Pentacles. We have 8 of Swords in reverse. We have 9 of Wands. We have 5 of Cups. We have the Strength. We have Justice. We have the Moon. We have Awakening. The story is unfolding in a completely different direction. And we have 5 of Earth. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5 energy. And we have Page of Fire here. Okay. This is a completely different, this has gone into a completely different direction, and I'm just thinking that what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Okay, pile number 3. Amazing, pile number 3, honestly, amazing. I am seeing someone very, very strong, very, very strong. So pile number 3, what I'm trying to see here is that if what I'm picking up is something, it's like, it's okay, I'll try and decode it. It's like you are coming into a commitment with yourself. It's like you are giving a commitment to yourself. It's like you are understanding your own patterns, that why you always getting attracted towards people who are not good for your higher self, people who are always keeping you in low vibrations, people who are keeping you stuck, people who are making you doubt yourself. You are understanding that pattern, and you are coming out of that pattern, and you are giving yourself that justice, and you are being committed to yourself that you will gonna do better next time, and you're gonna work on yourself. You will gonna listen to your intuition that if something happens, you're going to calm your emotions. The anxiety, the depression of them not reaching out, them not giving you the validation, them not treating you as a priority. You are now giving that validation to yourself. You're starting to work on yourself very, very rigorously, because you have some sort of awakening that no matter what happens, I have to protect myself. I cannot be getting in touch with people who are disappointing me, who are giving me worries all the time, who are leaving me out in the cold. And that is an awakening that you're having. That it is like more of a pattern that is just getting repeated over and over again, and now you just want to stop this pattern. You want to protect yourself, you want to protect your inner child. You'll be like, no, at first I am responsible for my own self. I am not responsible for how other person treats me. If that other person is not treating me good, then that person is not for me, because I am not going back to these energies, which are low energies. I'm working on myself. I'm getting out of those patterns, and I'm giving justice to myself. I'm listening to my intuitions. I'm calming my emotions, because this is a perspective that I've gotten. I'm gonna pause everything in this in this particular situationship or relationship. You're keeping things stand still now. You're like, no, I cannot be going down that same road again and again, because you've found yourself that you've put in the effort, and then the same person does the same thing to you like the previous person, and you're like left wondering, really, again, again. And it's like a pattern. We have three cups here, so it's not the first time that it has happened, but this is now the high time that you have realized it is now high time that I seek awakening within myself. How this girl is trying to have a hope and is having this assistance from the divine, and the door is now opened. This is your awakening. This is your awakening. You have to work on yourself. You have to protect yourself, because no one else will gonna be considering your feelings into picture unless you don't work on those feelings. And I see you being very, very courageous about it. You're being very compassionate towards yourself, because you truly believe in the law of happiness, that until unless you are not happy from within, you cannot manifest happiness as well in a relationship. You are now trying to figure out, like, what are your traumas, what are your emotions, how are you getting so affected by different people, what are they triggering inside. You're trying to understand yourself. You are getting to know your inner self more and more, and you're working on yourself. And now you're realizing, okay, fine, this is what my pattern is. Perhaps I'm not made for a casual relationship. Why did I even say yes to a situationship? Perhaps I'm not meant for a long distance relationship. Or perhaps I'm not meant for someone who is younger to me. There could be anything, any triggering traumas. Perhaps I'm not meant for to be in a relationship with people who are not consistent enough, because my love language is actually words of affirmation. If someone is very closed off emotionally, I can't deal with this person. This is the kind of awakening that you're getting, and now you're refusing to accept those patterns, and you refuse to get into another relationship as well until unless you don't understand that pattern. That is, you are keeping things stand still. You are keeping things on pause as far as your dating life is concerned. You would want to understand first yourself, what do you actually want, and then manifest the right sort of relationship into your life, and which will going to happen. You have the strength card, which is, the divine is going to be with you. Once you work on yourself, you will going to quantum leap into something which is known as happiness. You will going to give justice to yourself. Pile number 3. This is what I feel. So when it comes to I see you walking away, pile number 3. I see you walking away. Even if they give you the commitment, you'll be like, nope, nope, I need to work on myself. So the commitment that you're seeking is with yourself, and you are being committed to work on yourself, committed to manifest the right person in your life. All right, pile number 3. And I will leave this reading here for you. And thank you so much for joining in. I wish you all the love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye.